everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I hope you're good and well. I'm going to be using the Ruff Tarot, and I will pull you some flower spiritual cards at the very end to give you that final message as well. But this is for the collective energy, so it's anyone that it resonates with basically. If it doesn't, then it's simply just not for you. Yeah, I was kind of seeing this is for the 5th to the 9th as well, or around that of June, but I was kind of seeing doors closing, new doors opening as I was shuffling. So there's certainly endings happening, or the need to end something, the need to shut the door, need to move on, that kind of thing. Some of you are physically going to be doing that as well. I heard the name John, Andrea, Jason, Melvin, Joshua, Liam, Sophie, and Rebecca. Lots of different names here. I also saw the number 72, which is very random, but 7 and 2 is 9, so 9 is almost there, so close, that kind of feeling. So some of you are close to kind of shutting doors anyhow, whether you're pushed in that direction or forced to, or feel as if you are in some kind of way. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Okay, so it could be any particular part of your life, but I see you planting new seeds elsewhere. This is what I'm feeling. They are showing me the tree of life and nurturing and watering something. You've got to keep yourself grounded in the process, because some of you may see it as negative, like as a harsh kind of reality, but it's going to push you on to bigger, better, brighter things. That's what I do see. Someone is going to be stuck for words here. I found I was stuttering, I was tripping myself up as well. Now that could be tripping myself up with communication, but also like physically falling, tripping over, many different things like that. I don't know why I was hearing Alzheimer's here for somebody. I really don't. Maybe there's memory issues or something going on here with Alzheimer's, or there's a connection with Alzheimer's in some kind of way. Bizarre. Okay, I'm not sure where that's sitting at the moment, but that's going to be for somebody. So let's see. Confusion. That's where the confusion's coming in. Okay. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is that weighing things up. Okay, do I, don't I kind of energy. Do I continue watering those seeds, or do I plant a new seed elsewhere? This is opportunities turning up on your doorstep to change things. It might be ideas, it might be physically money coming in, so that it gives you an option to change or alter something else as well. But you're certainly in your head thinking, and there's certainly choices and decisions needing to be made here for someone. Some of you are physically contemplating packing up, leaving anyhow, packing up your home, packing up the business, packing up something of value to you anyhow. Could even be relationships of sorts, but this is very much in your head thinking, and it's, oh, that flew out. Lots of thinking that's going on here. There is a sense of wanting that freedom, wanting to have a little bit of fun and excitement, and you might be in that kind of phase at the moment. You just want to pack everything up to just go away, to just go do whatever you need to do to bring in that freedom. Some of you may just be throwing your toys out of the pram. You got a good thing going on, but you're being a bit immature about something. It could be you might be dealing with somebody like this as well, but there's certainly, you know, I'm just going to have, it's all about the fun element here. The fun is more important, maybe. It could be. You're certainly weighing up a lot. You know, you built up something really, really good in one particular area of your life, but you kind of fed up with all the stress and the hassle and the pressures and everything else. You've got something here distracting you If you look at this, there's lots of distractions down here from what you built up from, and I just generally feel like you're going to be packing up. This has distracted you far too much, and I don't feel you're on top of this in the right way. Some of you may even be contemplating going away, taking a break, taking a holiday, moving locations of some kind as well, needing to shut the door, like I'm saying. Some of you are literally just packing up, leaving, moving away. Could even be abroad or somewhere like that. Look at the beach. I just feel you could be packing up, leaving, going away completely. This is a big decision, whatever it is. Big choice, big decision. Do you risk it all? Do you not? That kind of feeling. Just want to have fun. You might even be saying that. I just want to have fun. I'm not having fun in this current situation. It's stressful. There's pressures all around. You may be losing money. But you have or have had something solid and stable there. You're just patching up the little cracks. You're patching up the little cracks in some kind of way. Yeah, Knight of Swords has come out. So there's certainly frustrations. There could be an argument here. You could be, for whatever choice and decision you're making, there could be an argument brewing. There's a storm brewing anyhow. There is a storm brewing. And it's got to be to do with some kind of move. With the Ace of Swords. There is news. There is some news here. Might even be legalities or something like that, and it needs to be involved in some kind of way. There might be authorities like solicitors helping you along here. I just keep seeing picking up the phone, and either the phone's continuously in your hand and you're continuously going back and forth with professionals, the authorities, the other people of significance here who have some kind of power over you in some kind of way. Somebody's certainly going to be immature about your choices and decisions. This is what I'm seeing, because we've got the Page of Cups, which is immaturity. And frustration and anger and arguments, disagreements coming in along with it as well. I feel like this is going to trigger somebody in some kind of way. There is certainly a need to cut some cords here somewhere along the line, okay, because we've got the Ace of Swords. So you need that, but I don't know if you're putting obstacles in the way or you're not seeing things very clearly at the moment, but your intuition is kicking in. It is saying, look, you need to move on, you need to move forward, you need to cut ties. You might be cutting ties in a business in some kind of way, cutting cords. You might even be cutting your losses here as well. Let's just see what's going on. There's multiple different things going on as per usual. I don't just see one particular story, I see it all. There is definitely a trip away though. Definitely a trip away. We see that with the Two of Wands. There is definitely you're certainly thinking about things big time. You're thinking of, maybe you're thinking of somewhere far away here, across water, across seas. There's obstacles at the moment, but I just feel you're figuring things out, trying to get the balance all around, which is why you're contemplating cutting some cords in some kind of way, but it's not going to please everybody. But again, you've got to do what's right for you. You've got to follow your own intuition. You've got to follow your own heart. And if someone's acting up, playing around, triggering you, pressing your buttons, they could be wanting to stop you in some kind of way. But again, you're weighing things up here. You are weighing them up. Are you going to take any action though? This is the thing. Are you? What did I say at the beginning about wanting to shut doors to walk away or needing to. I was kind of seeing at the beginning what they were showing me was the Eight of Cups, which was that need to follow your own heart. It might be more challenging about what you're thinking about, but you can't stay in the same old scenarios or situations. There we go. I don't know if you've got some strong character around you that's helping you make choices and decisions, but this is something that whoever you're dealing with doesn't take no for an answer, makes things happen, doesn't allow anything or anyone to step in a way. This is putting all that energy and effort into really going for what you want as well. But again, I see sunshine here. We could be dealing with something like Spain or Portugal or something along those lines. Lots of sunshine, that's what I'm seeing. This is what, look, I'm seeing you packing up anyway. You might be packing up everything, your business, your home, every part of your life. You must be packing up and wanting to go somewhere else. This is what I'm feeling, and I do feel you will make it happen with that Queen of Swords. This is, nothing is going to get in your way here. Even this kind of person around you that's getting triggered in some kind of way. I do feel someone's got to grow up though. Someone's got to grow up. I'm sorry, my allergies are kicking off again. So with the Page of Cups, there's tears here. Are really overwhelming emotions coming through here, and this is where someone may get really triggered, maybe cause an argument. Maybe they do really care, and you don't see that. I don't know, but someone's acting up anyhow. Page of Cups. Yeah, it's work related. You're working everything out at the moment. You're working everything out. You might need to put a bit more effort and energy into your work side of things rather than playing around, messing around. You need to get behind the desk. You need to get organised and focused, and really, if you want change to happen, you've got to make that change happen. So you've got to get focused and organised. You can't be out having fun and let, you know, you've got to figure out what's important in your life. I feel like I'm just trying to straighten everything up here, and it just keeps going out of proportion in some kind of way or getting disrupted. So with that Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, why did I say Knight of Cups? That is about following your heart. That is on your way to happiness, following your heart, that kind of feeling. So with the Knight of Swords, we have Nine of Pentacles. So yes, it's a spiritual lesson. Your intuition's really kicking in. But you're not to rise to any arguments, disagreements. This is about rising above, staying in that peaceful setting, that peaceful kind of environment, not allowing anything or anyone to kind of bring you down to their level, no matter how immature they are. We go from 8 to 9. So you are working hard for what you want here as well. Working really, really hard, or you will be working really, really hard either way. But going from 8 to 9, those changes are happening around you. So I do feel you will either be gaining financially here in some kind of way by making these changes, choices and decisions. Look at that. The Page of Wands as well. You're going, this is good news for you. You're going to be moving on to something else. Again, the sunshine is there. So, and I just feel like you'll be making things happen. You'll be setting that ball rolling, and you're going to be taking charge of your life, where you're headed, where you're going. Those clouds are going to clear. It's going to, you're going to see things clearly for the first time, but this is going to allow you to cut some real strong ties in some kind of way. And this is where I feel that pull back from this Knight of Swords kind of energy, this immaturity around you. This is going to allow you to cut cords or cut ties in some kind of way. It could be a divorce or something as well, or separation of sorts from a negative situation, put it that way. Yeah. 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 Some of you might be choosing money over love. We've got the Five of Cups, which is talks about loss and gain. This is with the Two of Wands as well. We've also got Justice. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody's going to make a choice and decision to cut or break away from something or someone. Maybe it's a whole life-changing choice and decision here. You're certainly leaving a toxic situation behind you. Some immaturity is there. So there could be games being played around you. But again, with the Ace of Swords and that Justice card, someone is going to make a judgment call around you. Cut ties, cut cords. Solicitors could be involved here in some kind of way. And someone's going to see this as some kind of huge loss, but someone else is going to see a massive gain, and that will put them in that right area to make the right choices and decisions, to take steps towards making the life they want here. Okay, with that Knight of Pentacles. But I feel with that Knight of Pentacles that this is following that pathway to abundance all around. It's changing things completely, changing direction, going in a new way, new life completely. I feel it's going to remove some obstacles anyhow. It's certainly going to push you in a new direction all around. I just feel that we've got, how many pages here? We've got pushed. I just feel like you're being pushed in that new direction, and it's going to cut some cords and ties. This is why I was saying at the very beginning, I just feel like you guys will be packing up, leaving, packing up everything, going. Whatever this is, if legalities are involved, and I did say authorities or authoritative figures going back and forth on the phone, someone's getting something sorted out here that's going to end up cutting cords or ties in some kind of way, and it's going to push you in that new direction. There is sunshine here. Some of you are taking a holiday. Some of you are physically moving away to a brand new location. Could be abroad, like I say. But, you know, I feel like this has been weighing on your mind for some time. And someone's certainly not going to be happy about it at all. They're not going to be happy about it. You might, like I say, you might even choose money over love, relationships, or material things over relationships. You may well do. But whatever the case is, you're going from that 8 to that 9. So there's progression, there's moving on, there's moving forward, there's having more funds available to you to be able to do whatever it is you want. This is kind of like a wish fulfillment of yours, but someone's not happy about it, and there could be some kind of immaturity around this in some kind of way, arguments, disagreements. Yeah, so just watch out for that. But that Queen of Wands is that kind of energy, is this is what I want, this is where I'm going, nothing's going to stop me kind of energy, and this is getting focused and organized, and yeah, nothing's stopping you, nothing. So let's see what the flower cards say for you guys. Let's have a look. Surrender. Surrender. And that is, again, when I saw doors closing, new ones opening, new beginnings, endings of cycles, habits, whatever. You've got to surrender to all the changes that are coming to you. Surrender to the universe who are guiding you, which is that 9 of Pentacles as well. Let's just see. Lessons. What did I say about spiritual lessons? I did. break some cycle anyhow or habit. It really is. You're going to find a new love, a new passion somewhere else. You really are. Some of you that are packing up, leaving home as well, it could be that. You're going to find new love elsewhere. Could be abroad, could be another location, destination here. Really could. Let's see, one more. Yeah, when the Page of Cups comes out, that always tells you to let your hair down and have some fun as well at the same time. I feel like there's been a lot of stress, especially when authorities are kicking in here as well, with professionals being involved, your work orientated, or your mind's just been on overdrive, thinking, what do I do? I want this, but what do I do? How do I do it? But I'm also stuck with something or someone else holding me back here. It's that kind of energy, and what they're saying is let it all go and trust in the process, because it's all changing around you. It really is. I think you've got nothing to worry about, but it's certainly a process that you're going through. But you know, focus on your positives rather than negatives, gains rather than losses, and see where you end up here, because it is going to work out in your favor. It really is. But yeah, it's a mishmash of energies. But there's certainly action that needs to be taken here in the right way. I think that at the moment you're thinking, you're very much in your head, but it's all about taking those steps now to make things happen for you, instead of thinking about them or daydreaming about them, you know, or even worrying what other people are going to say or what they're going to do as well. You can't kind of hold that energy. You've got to cut those negative cords, and you've got to focus on your gains, on where you're headed, where you're going. Balance will be restored once you take steps, take action, and follow what feels right for you, you know. So I'm going to leave that with you. I hope that helps you. I hope that makes sense, and I will see you again very soon. But please like, share, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate that, and take care. Bye bye.